about overcoming anxiety in the I-94, I-80 corridor when driving the Expressway. I want you to join me. I want you to feel the value in this. I'm going to speak truth. We're going to discover how fast we're going. I'm going to talk honestly about the dangers. This is deeper than the tutorial. This is a real life analysis of where we are with driving. And if you're learning how to drive, this is for you. If you're a driver with 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, this will help you understand, wow, they still are driving crazy like that, or they are really bad. I'm glad you're out there and I'm not. So the first thing when you get in the car, you want to unlock your door. You want to make sure your door and car become one. Next, take a deep breath. Put on your seatbelt next. The car that I'm in is a 2025 Equinox. Safe vehicle, reliable vehicle, a smaller vehicle, but safe. I'm going to pause. I'm going to look forward and adjust my mirror. So when I'm driving, I can look up and see everything out of my back window. You got to really be safe, and that's really important. Safety is no accident. Next, I'm going to look straight ahead and adjust my driver's side mirror. So when I'm driving, I can just have a little quick glance and see who's beside me. There's more than one way to adjust your mirrors. For me, because I'm 6'4", I want to be able to see, so I might have my mirror up more and out. So I want to make sure it's properly adjusted. This has a little keypad. Now I got to push a button. It's going to light up my right mirror, and I want to look straight ahead. This is the base model. We don't have heated mirrors. We do have adaptive cruise control. We do have lane departure. We have anti-lock brakes. It's got all the good safety features. Okay, I'm going to pause. This car does have a key fob. So if you lose the key fob, you can't start the car. They're upwards of $450. So don't lose your key fob. Most cars come with two. So I'm going to put my foot on the brake, make sure it's in park. It won't start unless it's in park, and I'm going to push the button. This is a push to start. Now, I'm going to pause for a second. I want to make sure my car is operating good. It says 47 miles fuel range. I have to go get some fuel. So you're going to be coming with me, and you'll be able to see me get fuel. We don't want to get on the expressway and run potentially out of gas. You could get a ticket for that. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my wipers. I want to show you that, okay? And then we're going to put the car in reverse, and I want to show you that. Okay, I'm going to look over my right shoulder. I'm going to turn my wheel to the left. The car goes to the left. The front swings out to the right. I want to show you that. Okay. And I'm going to go around the parking lot very slow. Let's see how many cars actually stop. The gray truck didn't stop. We can look and see how many cars are actually stopping. Stopping is not an option, it's required. That's not a stop. Let's look at this Toyota. Let's see if they're going to stop. That's not a stop. You're going to have to make a decision. That's a stop. You're going to make a decision. Either you're going to start driving like those cars, or you're going to start following the law. I want to show you real things out here. So in the parking lot, there's an arrow to take us out. These are angled parking spots. They're angled to the right and to the left. You need to know what way you're going in and what way you're going out. We're going to go down the bottom of the driveway. And once we come to the bottom of the driveway, we want to pause. We have to yield. We are the secondary route. There's going to be a car coming. It's a black BMW. We're just going to let them go by. They have the right of way. We look left and right, and then we're going to go down the road, and then we're going to be making a right turn. Keep your turn short. Keep it smooth. It's exciting to get on an expressway. It's dangerous to get on an expressway. It's a lot of adventure. Now, me driving to Chicago, taking 94 to I-80 was a very intense and overwhelming experience because of the sheer volume of traffic. I had left about 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and I was fortunate to miss a lot of the traffic, which I wanted to because it was over a 6-hour drive. I pause. I look left and right. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I look left and right. This is a partially controlled intersection. There's a car that just popped up. You have to look. See the car that just popped up? I would have got hit if I didn't look. Okay? I'm showing you this so you need to know this. You need to understand this. I'm looking again very carefully. I don't want to get hit. Now, this is very confusing. There are 3 driveways. There's one to the apartments, there's one to this U-Haul storage place, and then there's one to the gas station. We're going to have to go to the gas station because I don't want to run out of fuel. You heard that? We're low on fuel. And that's going to heat up the fuel pump in the tank. All right. We're in the city, so this means that we need to be very careful and be a defensive driver. The gas tank is on the driver's side. I'm not used to driving this vehicle. I'm going to put it in park. You're going to see everything outside. You have comments, put those questions in. I will answer them. I want you to learn. I want you to feel comfortable. I'm a state certified driving instructor, and we're going to have a real tone and conversation with you. I'm going to shut off the vehicle. The key fob is with me, and the doors will automatically lock. So I'm in the city right now. You got to watch your back. You got to look around. You'll see cars coming in and out. So we're getting fuel right now. Then I'm going to have to make a couple of right turns and get on the interstate I-80, I-94 corridor. So we're going to have some conversations about this. Okay, I put in $20. I got 6.062 gallons of fuel. That's enough to get us probably 125 miles. And we're out here driving. You got to make decisions. You got to balance your budget. You should always have some cash because your debit or credit card won't work. And I've learned that by traveling across the country, particularly in I-94, I-80 corridor. So we're back in the vehicle. I'm going to start it up. And I'm looking around because people will come up to you. Hey, can I clean your car? Hey, you got some spare change? Respectfully, no, my brother. But they're trying to come up and rob you. So you got to be that defensive driver. Okay. We're at 233 fuel range, but that's going to settle down. That's not 100% correct. Okay, I got to go out this gas station. This is just like Detroit, Michigan, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California. We in the hood, right? They got bars on the door. A lot of you haven't seen that before. You don't even know what that means. But it means that we have violence. It means that people don't respect your property. All right. Expectations on the freeway. It's going to be slow. People are going to be very impatient. This is the speed bump. I'm going to go over really easy, really slow. Don't want to bottom out the car. I'm going to turn on my right turn signal. I'm going to go up and stop. I'm going to pause. I am polite and courteous, and I think that's really important that you do that. This lady let me out. I was confused, like really confused. Okay. That lady really confused me. It's like she let me out, let me in. So you got to communicate your intentions. All right. So confusion. All right. We're going to go to Expressway. So this means we got to just come out smooth, come out easy, signal early. I'm not a super aggressive instructor. We want to come out smooth. We know it's going to be bumper to bumper. It's going to take a moment, but that's okay. So we're going to turn on our blinker. A lot of cars don't have on blinkers. We have to yield to the cars on the main road. They don't have to yield to us. So hopefully I'm going to come in behind this vehicle in front of me and I'm going to come out real easy. That's a pretty good merge. It's not perfect, but it's good. And I'm going to be honest with you, we're at 21 miles an hour. The speed limit is 55. Just like on I-80, I-94, there are a lot of semi-trucks. They're leaving from the downtown area to the urban fringe or to another part of the United States, even out of the United States. So we want to be mindful. I like to check license plates. I want to see where people are. This person is from Indiana. This semi-truck, Indiana, doesn't surprise me. They've come from the I-80 corridor to the I-94 corridor. and it's not really fun. I like to see the rear of the tires. I always tell my students, have an out. It's really important that you have that. We don't want to aggressively tailgate the truck, or we're kind of stuck by the semi-truck. If we have to pass, we should technically pass on the left, but if you need to pass, you can pass the truck on the right, but technically on the left. The police are not going to get mad at you. Oh, you passed your truck on the right, we're going to pull you over. It's not that serious. There's an emergency vehicle, so we got to be careful. This is how it was when I was on I-80, except it was 6 lanes, way more traffic, way more congested. The most common type of collisions are rear-end collisions and side swipes. So we want to keep our space, keep our speed, and just be predictable. I'm at 40 in the middle lane. Sorry, I'm at 40 in the right lane, which is okay for now. Eventually we'll get to the middle. Eventually we'll get to the left. Let me know where you're from. I'm from the Midwest, United States. It's 4:50 Eastern Standard Time. We had to get fuel on I-94. It's rush hour traffic here in the United States. What time is it where you are? We're at 45 miles an hour. The flow's starting to pick up, but I don't want to go super fast because someone might panic stop and I don't want to rear end them. I'm good in the middle lane. I got to yield for this truck. I don't have to, but I am going to. I wish they used a blinker, but you see how short that ramp is. That's the problem with I-94, and that's the struggle and challenge with I-80. Excuse me. There's a car length for every 10 miles an hour. We're at 40 again. Right truck, no blinker. Many of you are saying, who cares? You need to be educated. If you want to be a good driver, and many of you do, use your blinker. Now, brake lights are popping on. I'm at about 45. I'm not tailgating. I don't want to, because I don't want to get rear-ended. Also, I'm not stepping on the brakes really hard. That's got cut off. Imagine driving on this for 5 hours. You lose your mind. I know when I was on I-80, I lost my mind because of the volume of traffic. Cars cutting off, getting in front, cutting off, getting in front. Trying to be smooth, take our time. I'm from the Midwest part of the United States. I-94 runs east and west. I-80 also runs east and west. I-80 will take you all the way through past Iowa, Nevada. It's incredible. Not going that deep today. I'm at 30. Speed limit's 55. Then it will turn into 70. There's nothing we can do. I'm looking for the school bus at least to use a blinker. Hey, they did. This is where a bottleneck happens. Someone's got to yield. More people are using blinkers. That's a good thing. They didn't use a blinker. The small thing. Oh, I'm too close. You heard my foot go to the brake. I want to increase my following distance. It's really easy to rear in a car and not pay attention. Fuel range has settled down to 235. The best fuel range, I think I have 410 or 420 miles up to a tank. We're at about 60 now. Speed never lies. What does this mean? The faster you go, the more likely you are to crash. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. And because it's wet, we want to increase our following distance. I'm at 65 miles an hour. I'll be honest with my speed. I'm not going to lie to you, because you want to get an honest perspective. And you're watching this because you want to learn, not because I'm trying to sell you something or do any of those things. You're learning. So we're at about 70, moving smoothly, legally, we're good. Checking space around me in front, behind me. You should see me checking the mirror. You should be checking your mirrors. And if you're not checking your mirrors, you're going to lose points on your road test. Lifting my foot a little bit. I'm scanning left, middle, right. I don't want to panic, stop, because I'll skid. I see cars. That white car almost reared at that truck. And I'm scanning. It takes a lot of rapid eye movement. That gray truck cut over. A lot of people just the black and white truck to my left, tailgating. I'm lifting my foot because this Chevy Trax is going a little slower. You can see all this volume of traffic. There are hundreds of cars ahead of me and behind me. We're in the pack. And this is not a sports car, so we don't have the aggressive brakes or acceleration. This is a passenger car, so it doesn't respond like a high-performance vehicle. So you can't make those hard cuts or panic stops. This is a family sedan, and many of you will have cars like this. It's a nice car. Good mileage. You feel safe, reliable. You feel safe on the I-94 corridor. Thank you for the thumbs up. Our fuel range is still 232. It says instant fuel economy is about 25 miles an hour. Okay, eventually I'm gonna make a lane change to the left. I'll be honest with you how fast I'm going and the impact I feel. Okay, blinkers on. So I'll be look, check. I'm in the left lane. How do we know? We're by the yellow line. So I'm about 75 miles an hour. And I'm going to be honest with you. We're at 80. And let's see how fast these cars are really going. We're about 85 miles an hour. And I'm losing my following distance. So if I want to stay with the pack, I'm going to drive between 77 and about 85 miles an hour. We're going to start, see, we're already at 230. Our fuel range has dropped to 230 in that quick of an instance. I'm scanning left, middle, right. It could be debris on the ground. I see the semi-truck. I don't know. On this curve, we have a solid white. I've seen a truck hit the wall to the left. So our fuel range is 229. We're losing range because we're going much faster. Now I'm at 75 miles an hour, and I start to see brake lights. Now we're at 70 again. So the average is around 75 to 77 miles per hour. Our fuel range is 225. If you're going to start driving at a faster rate, you're going to start burning more fuel, or if we had an electric vehicle, you're going to start losing range. I'm struggling a little bit to hold the car because we have such a tight curve. Also on I-80, I saw a sign that said, "This is not NASCAR. This is not your personal racetrack." We're at 64, 65 miles an hour. I want to show you what's tailgating me. And you're probably saying, well, you're in the left lane, so stop complaining. It depends. All 3 lanes are full. I'm lifting my foot. I'm keeping my following distance. And people with bigger vehicles, not all of them, a lot of times they try to bully you and push you. I'm at about 75 miles an hour, holding it on this curve, and you can see the black truck behind me is backed off a little bit. Okay, you should see all these brake lights now. I'm on the brakes real easy. The white Dodge Ram has cut over. You see how fast that truck's going? That's the truck that was tailgating me. That's a rear end collision waiting to happen. It's not that serious. Okay? In that instant, they were doing about 85. I was dropping to about 60. They almost hit me. They cut over 3 lanes. It's not that serious. So you're going to have to make some decisions. Do you want to drive about 85? Our fuel range is 221. And you're going to burn up your brakes every 3 or 4 months. I got to get new rotors, new brakes. That costs money. You want to be chilled with your car. We're back at 30 miles an hour in a 70 in the left lane. I'm just trying to keep space. There's a white white F-150 behind me, and I'm behind this Tahoe. And I'm just scanning left, middle, and right, just trying to be safe. I'm not tired. I was tired earlier this morning, coming in a little bit. But when you drive like this, you do get fatigued. You get highway hypnosis. If everyone is doing 75, you're going to do 75. If everyone is doing 80, you're going to do 80. If everyone is doing 85, you're going to do 85. And then eventually you're going 100. And then you have to panic stop. So how do you keep from doing this? You take breaks, you get out of the car, you stretch your legs, you get something to eat. When you eat something, it generates heat in your body. Saw the white, the teal-colored Malibu come over? That's that side swipe stuff. And I'm just scanning. The biggest thing are side swipe accidents, rear end collisions. And we don't know the mental makeup of what people are going through. Some of them could have been cheated on by their spouse. Maybe they had a death in the family. Everyone has a different mental makeup. You're probably saying, brother, what are you even talking about? We're talking about real life. Because a lot of you out here don't even understand yet. When you're driving, you have a chance to self-reflect. right? We want to arrive safe. I want to respect other drivers out here. You want to be smooth. We're back up to 70 again. I could cut lanes to get over, but it's not worth it. Everyone's driving about 70. My fuel range is 221. We're at about 70 right now. It's a lot of heavy traffic. Going 75 or 77, I can't because I'll be tailgating. Putting myself in danger. Why would I do that? It's stupid. If this is bringing you value, if you're from another country, and this helps you understand driving, give it a thumbs up. I'm lifting my foot a little bit. We're at about 75, 74. Fuel range is 220. Just trying to be smooth. We're also looking for trucks and cars that are carrying things. There's a traffic helicopter up to the right, and they're going live on the local television stations. There's a Tesla coming in from the right also. So procurement, we want to make sure everything is secure. That could be the Coast Guard. I was wrong. That's the Coast Guard. It's incredible. There's another Tesla up there too. I like cars. So we're going to maintain good speed. We're trying to be safe. This semi-truck has 4 blind spots: left side, right side, front, and back. So we want to stay. There have been 314 people killed as of this year. Fatalities on our roads. Most of it is because of distracted driving, driving too aggressive, falling asleep at the wheel, rear-end collisions, side swipes, and not wearing your seatbelt. We're at about 80. Our fuel range is 220. I'm going to get over one lane to the right, and I'm lifting my foot. I technically will get behind this black vehicle because I don't want to have to speed up. And that's just where my cousin rode her truck. So I want to go in slow. This is where I almost crashed in Indiana. I came in too fast, and literally I saw my life in front of me. So you got to go slow. If you're driving an unfamiliar areas, you got to go slower, but you're excited, you're fatigued, you're tired. You want to get where you're going, you want to rest. When I was in Chicago at Joliet Drag Strip doing video for the NHRA and taking video, I was tired, but they really took care of me. They treated me like one of them. They fed me. They educated me on how to take pictures with my with my Canon LS3. I learned something. And anytime you learn a new skill, it's awesome. I'll be showing you some of those pictures. I did some video with my Meta Ray-Bans, the glasses I have on now. Okay, that seemed to work the best. I had to plug my ears as the dragsters took off, and then I have some really good videos. So I'll be posting those out on all the social media platforms. But I will go again because I love cars and I'm an enthusiast, and I just love learning. And that's what you need to do, is learn. Okay, I'm gonna have to get over. Don't be scared to push out of your comfort zone. I'm a forward-thinking person. Okay, I'm gonna make my turn. Signal your intention. And it'll turn out real easy. That was the Coast Guard. Instead of a traffic helicopter. Now, a lot of you have not went up to an ATM. For security purposes, I'm not going to show my card because some of you are hackers. Not going to hack my account. But I'm going to move forward. I don't want to hit this pole. Trust me, I've had a client hit it before. I'll put it in park and move it forward. So, I wanted to show you, you do have money, this is cash, but the value is going up and down because of the Donald Trump tariffs. Okay, and whenever you get your cash, you want to make sure you have your card, you want to make sure everything is put up. All right, so we're in a small area, everything's secure. Okay, go back in drive. And then we have a stop sign. This stop sign on the right is for us. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna move forward. And then we're going to be making a right turn out of here. I'm going to pause and check traffic. There's a lot of traffic here, so we're just going to have to wait. And I'm going to show you what you should be doing. You should be looking. I'm looking. And if you don't do this, you're going to get hit. You have to look at traffic. Literally. I'm looking at traffic, waiting. And this is real life. All right. Now, I'm hearing that Walmart is going to be installing. Why are they even turning left, man? Come on, bro. See, they almost hit me. They could have waited, but they didn't. So I'm scanning. Usually I have clients drive around this area, but this won't be this today. And then my GPS did have me go through this area to avoid like 4 lights. So a lot of times when you have GPS, it'll have you go through different areas, and you're saying it doesn't make sense. But this is a through road. You only have to deal with 1 light instead of 4. And I've had people go down the wrong way on this road. It's so scary. So this lane is for the right. Our blinker goes up and we pause. This Equinox is the type of vehicle. That one is the turbo. The 2.0, 2.0T, that's the turbo version. All right, and I'm gonna go right in the front. Oh, we got some traffic here. Okay, this is real life up here. I want you to see this. Whoa, this fool almost hit me. So you see this for yourself. And I'm gonna go in really slow and easy. I'm gonna take my time. And I'm looking where I'm going. And parking lots are really good places for maneuverability. Really, really are. So what did you learn today? You've got to respect the I-94, I-80 corridor. You got to be safe. You got to be consistent. We're about safe and being consistent. And you got to really be aware. If you're not safe and aware, then you're going to end up getting into an accident. And we don't want you to get into an accident. We want you to be safe. And when you're safe, you're going to learn. So I want to say thank you. I need you to look at all these videos. We'll go live later about 6:30, 6:45. We'll talk about more about the I-80, I-94 corridor. We'll talk about some semi-truck safety, expressway safety, and I want you really to enjoy this video. I will be talking to you later. Bye, guys.